Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Mckennie card to review today, a new SBC card. We're taking a look at a card who is 6 foot tall, high work rates, right-footed, 3-star capabilities. So between the options of Brozovic and the Mckennie card, I do think that for the meta of the game, high work rates is usually the way to go for most of the cards, right? In-game player traits, he has the giant throw-in trait. In-game attributes, we have 89 acceleration with 90 sprint speed, which is really good actually, because with this card, currently, you can give him a shadow, right, to boost the pace as much as possible at a 99.99, right? And then your defense would be in a very insane level while working with really good physical stats as it is. But if he gets upgraded, and you can give them an anchor and they boost the base card stats or pace by a +3 in each, that would be ridiculous. We're taking a look at a card who has good defense, good physical, with the high work rates, 6 foot tall, and an average body type. So all of that together is really nice to work with. The only thing that he's missing is the 4-star weak foot for certain passes, certain plays. But with midfielders, the main thing about them is you want them to be as good as possible defensively. That can offer you an attacking support if need be, right? That's why players like the Mckennie card, the new one, the 5-star, is so meta, because he offers both attack and defense no matter what, right? With Mckennie, though, doesn't have the weak foot, but he has really good stats when it comes to base card stats for shooting, right? 96 attacking positioning, 85 for finishing, 91 for shot power. Now, because he's a 6 foot tall player with an average body type, I would not recommend playing him as a center mid in a 4-1-2-2 as a person that pushes forward. I would recommend him on the stay back while attacking instruction while having that attacking capability, right? Which is great to work with, because if you guys still use that 4-1-2-2 tactic that I showed you guys, not too long ago, that tactic could still work really well nowadays, because what you would do is you would have your CDM, you have your stay back while attacking center mid, which would be this Mckennie card, and you would have a really good balance in the middle of the pitch, right? Because he has shooting capabilities, his passing is really good for a midfielder, he's got 88 composure to work with that as well, dribbling stats is going to be in a decent area, but because of the agility and balance of the card, while being taller, that's where you want to use him in a more defensive way, right? That's just going to be the way that it goes. Defensive stats also set up really nicely on this card to either give him the anchor or the shadow. On the anchor currently, his defensive awareness is at an 88, but the main thing here is the high work rate that the card has. And then with the anchor, you'd be boosting the aggression, the strength, right? So on stay back while attacking, you won't mind the 94 acceleration, 95 sprint speed as much. But obviously, for the sake of the review and me boosting his pace as much as possible, I do want to see what that's like on the shadow chemistry style. So that's what we're going to be giving him, right? So let me just go do that right now. Because guys, listen, if you give him the shadow currently without any upgrades, he still has good physical capabilities with the body type and height, right? So we have to take that into consideration with this card. In-game custom tactics, we're going to be using him in the 3-4-1-2, playing in that right center mid position to test out attacking and defensive capabilities. He actually has a really nice Serie A team here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check him out. Let's see if he's a beast. Oh, his high work rates I already like. Trust me when I tell you that that's immediately noticeable over the Brozovic card. Like, this year, it just makes a huge difference, bro. Wow, that manual, like, sprint speed's really nice, actually. On the shadow, guys, okay? On the shadow. But listen, with the upgrade, boosting the aggression and strength while working with a 99 would be kind of saucy. Hey man, does well under pressure, to be fair. To get the pass off. Back in position quickly too. Yeah, the way he tracks in the middle of the pitch is great. I like it so far. Tracks the guy at the top, switches, back in the middle here. Let me use this guy in the middle just to see what happens. And do this. However, commit there. Yeah, you could see that his high work rates is like a real thing. Like, he runs back, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's at a position, he's bulleting backwards. I should have reviewed this Insaldi card for you guys, because he's really good, man. Dang, those direct lob passes are kind of crazy, eh? Nice. That was a really good interception. He uses his height there too. That was fantastic. He actually gets involved in the attack right there. You see that? Use your body. There we go. Let's get a random lob pass here. You never know. You know, FIFA, it's sometimes you get lucky in those moments. Yeah, his tracking is sick, man. His high work rates is definitely very, very nice. I'm gonna use this guy here, block the middle. Oh, I got the challenge there, but he fell afterwards. Sucks. Fifa mechanics. Oh, he's back. Oh, no interception there, though, but he gets a tackle afterwards. Tracking was still good there, man. Oh, bad pass. Good challenge. Oh, I actually thought I scored that. He's like, he has a lot of emphasis behind his strike. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like, I wouldn't use him as a center mid as the attacking one. If he's on stay back while attacking, then it's not a big deal. Oh, nothing there. Went through his legs, huh? My G, what are we saying? Oh, yeah, the weak foot. 3-star weak foot. Not a high percentage strike. Believe it or not, that's like, in this game, it's not a high percentage strike. Even with the weak foot, but I try regardless. So you could see from his dribbling, he's got that sway on it, right? You do have to be careful of that. That's what I'm saying. For an attacking-oriented player, you're going to have to work with that. But that's why he's more defensive, right? Double challenge there. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I noticed that when you hit greens on him, like the ones where you put like more power, he hits them really cleanly. I'll take that challenge. Oh, is he going to continue the run? Yes, he is. Come back, Mckennie. Nothing. Nothing. No second man press. Nothing. Back in position quickly. Switch in with the L1. I'm going to do second man press and do this. Nolly, man. What a good SBC. Ah. Oh, I put more power because, you know, in the near post, you can hit it, but you gotta hit it like top shelf. So he definitely has like sway to him, which is perfectly fine because he's very physical. But you can clearly see that defensively, he does a really good job. Like, that's just me like overcommitting him from time to time, right? What I'm imagining is that, again, because they choose the right players when it comes to the showdown, is that with Mckennie, guys, if I can give him in the future an anchor chemistry style or an engine, that's where I feel like he's going to be a monster, right? I do feel like currently for the price of the card, for those Juventus links, if you need to do that, it's still pretty solid. But it's a card that you could definitely feel like, you know, needs and wants those requirements as much as possible. I can't even green it because of the physical aspect of him. Thank you, sir. Nice little trigger. Not bad. It was well under pressure. Oh. I'm really trying to get that green, because if I get that green on him, then those are goals. If you put the right amount of shot power, guys, like, he hits them cleanly, I'm telling you. That was a good pass. Well weighted there. See how when I do the tackle animation, he just puts his body ahead of him? Like, he does that aggressiveness towards the player, you know? the amount of shot cancels you have to do in this game, because it makes them commit. You know what I'm saying? Look, commit. Then I get that left foot there. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Mckennie card. So I think both of the SBCs are pretty good for what they are individually, because I don't think that they're expensive SBCs. I think that depending on how you're going to be playing with both cards, pretty decent all around, right? With Mckennie, guys, he's a different card to Brozovic, right? Because he's 6 foot tall, average body type, right? On a shadow chemistry style, he's working with really good defensive stuff. For me personally, like I said earlier, he feels like a card that you want to keep on stay back while attacking as your center mid, because he has great attacking capabilities with 96 attacking positioning. So he's kind of going to act against that stay back while attacking instruction. Or he's going to be playing as one of your 2 midfielders if you're using like a 4-4-2, a 3-4-1-2, all that kind of stuff. What I will say when it comes to both of the cards is that you do feel like you want an improvement on both of them, right? With this card, take a look at him on an anchor chemistry style with potential base card stats being improved on the card for him to have really high pace, to have that extra aggression, the extra strength, crazy defensive stats, right? They choose the right cards when it comes to the showdowns, right? What I will say about this promo is that I like that the SBC price for them is not crazy. I think that the price for these cards is great for whatever reason, right? With Brozovic, you get that link to DeVry, you get the link to the Perisic card, nice little triple link setup. With Mckennie, it's a Serie A card that'll probably fit the meta criteria more than Brozovic because of the fact that he has the high work rate. Now, yes, it is underwhelming to have the 3-star weak foot, but really, guys, it's not that big of a deal because with midfielders, you want them to be as good as possible defensively for the most part, and cards that can attack. If you really want to go for the meta of the game with the attacking, obviously you go with players like the Paqueta card with the was the foot birthday with the 5-star capabilities, because some people like to attack and defend a lot. It's for the full meta capabilities, right? But for the links you can work with, you know, let's take a look at this card. So no perfect link, but it's the strong links, right? So because he's a center mid, he gets the links to Dybala if you have that card, right? He gets the links to Alexandro if you have that card. Dybala is so sick. If you guys end up packing that card, you're so lucky. Totally forgot that Morata was a card, because I could have got the link on him for my main accounts for the review. I totally forgot about him, but he's a center mid, so Juventus. No, it still wouldn't work for me personally. No, it would have. I could have switched to Serie A. So yeah, I totally forgot about the Morata link up. Quadrado, if you want to use him, right? Chiesa, like there's a few guys you can work with when it comes to Mckennie. And then there's going to be the people that are going to be doing the Serie A teams too. So yeah, I think both SBCs are good for what they are. They're different types of cards that play in the midfield position, right? Like I do feel like with Brozovic, he's more of the neutral midfielder in the middle, whereas Mckennie fits the meta criteria of the game more because of that high work rates and obviously the high stamina at an 89 pushing forward and coming back. But like I said, both cards feel like they need an upgrade, right? This card, not as much as Brozovic. Brozovic definitely needs it more, but with Mckennie, man, imagine this card with an anchor or an engine, depending on how they boost the base card stats for defense. But, you know, it's a card that you want to use mostly defensively, so I do feel like the anchor is still going to make the most sense, right? Another thing you have to take into consideration with this Mckennie card, guys, is that you can 100% use this card as a right mid for a 3-4-1-2 formation, a person that can attack and defend because he actually has shooting capabilities. Yeah, the dribbling is not there, so you may want to give him the engine chemistry style to feel a little bit more responsive, but you could totally do that if you really want to. And then on top of that, you can use this card in the right back position, right? Because in the right back position, guys, high work rates, he has the height, average body type, you give him a shadow, he has good pace, he's got good defending. So this card is going to be more of a versatile player that you can use in most of the positions. Again, with the attacking stuff, you do want players to feel a little bit more agile for sure, for that right mid area, but it's just something that you can do if you want to, right? Especially for that formation that we use with the 3-4-1-2. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review today. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.